Yep. Yeah. What's the deal? What is up? It's always some stuff when I it's always. I'm gonna have to regenerate that. I'm gonna have to regenerate that for X. But it's always some stuff, man. I'm gonna have to delete that. Then I'm gonna have to go back and turn off X. Then I'm gonna have to go right back in and reset this up again. Mm, What's today's date? The 21st. 21st. It's like X. If you have to do X like right away, or else it's gonna kind of like time out on you. I don't like that. Oh, it's gonna count. Okay, there we go. All right, we're cooking now. Okay. All right. We working. Refresh this. We got games today, folks. We got games today. I took the day off yesterday. I'm gonna pin that. Pin that. Get it shut up one more time. hmm I have to share this stuff to a lot of places, man. It's weird sometimes, but gotta do what you gotta do. Feel me? Yeah, feel me? Got some fake little decent games today. Like I said, I took the day off yesterday, man. What up? What up, Mac? What's going on, Mackie? What's the deal? hmm All right, I think I'm ready to rock and roll, fam. Get in here and get out. Um, mm. Oh snap! Ah, yes, sir. Um. Okay. We do got what? Let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Is that right? 10 games? Got a bunch of plays to the side, a couple officials and stuff like that. Wow. Mm. A lot of these games I ain't gonna pretty too much touch on, but first game here on the docket, we got the Orlando Magic and the Washington Wizards, right? So at the end of the day, I mean, we already know these guys are tanking. It is it is Flex Friday or some shit, right? Yeah, so people gonna be want to do their little flexes and stuff like that on Prize Picks. But we got 216 over under in this spot. Long story short here, the way I'm looking at this game, I probably won't be messing with nobody here on the other side of things for the Washington side. But we know, right? You got Caldwell Pope. He's been balling as of late. He's actually over his points prop in six of his last 8 games. So that's something to look at there. Over the 1.5 threes and three straight. His numbers are so low. That's why you see a lot of green over here. But he will be out there, so I couldn't talk you off anything, any numbers for him, right? Sitting at 9.5, especially if you get got I forget the point guard name. If he's out. But the main two guys I'm looking at here, of course, is Franz and Paulo. I'll touch on Paulo real quick because Paulo, he's like I said, he's back solidified his usage. He's got a 31% usage rate here. 20 shots or better in 7 of his last 10 games. He's going to give you a good chance to hit his prop. Rebounds been looking good and things of that nature. So whatever you want to do, right? His points prop sitting at 27.5. Should have a decent chance to hit that prop. Would I take the under? I probably wouldn't, right? So I lean towards the over points for him. And then Franz Wagner. I mean, Wagner, yeah, this is a spot, where he could probably get busy at 24.5 points prop, 27.4 usage rate for him. His rebounds, he's been rebounding the ball pretty well as of late there, as you can see. The assist prop is what's going to be interesting to me. Sitting at plus 100 at 4.5. He's over this number in 5 of his last 7 games. And then, like I said, the usage has been there. You can see Paulo kind of like separating himself a little bit more right now with the usage, and Franz has been getting in busy in the rebounds and assist category, right? So even if you want to look at the rebounds and or the assists or both, you can definitely look at them over here at the rebounds and assists. It's sitting at 10.5. I lean towards the over 10.5 rebounds and assists for Franz Wagner, right? So that's something that you can look at there. So that's where I'm at with that situation. Now the spot for Wendell Carter is okay. Historically, head to head versus this team. Last time these two teams played this year, the only time he played this year, he had 11-9. He only played 20 minutes that game, right? So he's been playing a hefty amount of minutes as of late. 19 minutes, only 19 minutes here, but 35, 31, 26, 29, 30, 26. This is a spot where you can look at his rebounds. You can look at his points, and you can also look at his points plus rebounds. And if you're feeling froggy, you can definitely look at his double double, right? He's got a double double in the last 2 games. He's somebody that pops out here and there, right? Had a double double versus Cleveland. Shout out to him for that. I didn't bet it, but at the end of the day, you'll get tremendous value on it at plus 270, right? So just like I said, the spot, right? If you look at all the numbers here, Centers has had a double double versus this team in 8 of their last 10 games. Uh, that's a lot, man. 8 of their last 10 games. They hit their points plus rebounds in 9 of their last 10 games. So at the end of the day, at this number, it's pretty low. But at the end of the day, the spot for him is okay. If you want to get there, be my guest. Moving along to the Dallas and New Orleans Pelicans game here. I'm having a hard time deciphering how I want to do things in this one here. This is a rematch, right? So, Julius Randle came out saying, uh, you know, how they how they just wasn't playing right, playing together, and things of that nature, right? So, I remember last time I told you when these teams played, I said, I wouldn't mind getting to Misi's rebounds and things of that nature. I ended up taking him for 7. His rebounds are sitting at 7 right now. I'm gonna go back to the well, but in a lot of matchups, I like to take his rebounds plus points. I didn't take his rebounds plus points last game, and he ended up getting there. But you know, it is what it is. C.J. McCollum, the 2.5 threes for him. Um, the way the usage is going to be broke down right now, Zion should be number 1 in usage, and then I would, expect CJ, because of all the injuries, I would expect CJ to be number 2 in usage. When you're taking 7 threes or better or something like that, regardless of the matchup, the 2.5 threes with a seasoned vet like him should be in play. He went over this number last game versus this team. Excuse me, and he went over this number. 7 of the last 10 games. You get it at a -104. I like it. I probably would take the under. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. 3 straight games he's went over his rebound prop. Just being out there, you can stumble into some rebounds. So I couldn't talk you off of that. The assist is the one I probably don't want to go to. Not in this matchup. He only had 3 assists last game. Prior to that, he's got 5, 9, 4, and 7. If you think he's going to hit his assists and or his rebounds, you could also look at his rebounds plus assists, which he's over in 6 of his last 10 games. But keep in mind, his usage is up as of late. Will be up probably throughout the rest of the season, especially with the injuries due to this team. If you don't get to him, just don't forget about him. Zion Williamson, his usage rate is up in the 30s. Last game, he had a 29% usage rate. He went over his points prop, shooting very efficient as of late. 10 for 19, 8 for 13, 8 for 15, 9 for 18, 12 for 16, well over 50% in his last 5 games. So he's somebody that you could definitely look at for points and things of that nature, right? The assists for him, I don't want to get to him this game. But he got to his assist prop at 8 of 9. 6 of 10. He's in that time span. He's averaging 6 assists in the last 10 games, and his assist line is sitting at 4.5. Even if you like that and or his points, you can take a look at in this matchup. You can probably take a look at either one, or you can combo it up to his points. Damn, we just lost the lines. I need to go see what the injury news look like. He might be out. Somebody might be out. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Zion ruled out 9 minutes ago. Damn. So, let me see something. Damn, I didn't sprinkle those assists yet. Them threes yet. Mm, 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 mm. I didn't sprinkle them threes yet. Let me see something, man. All right. So, mm, let me see something here. Damn, we just get Zion out. So we should get Misi at the 5, Alvarado, no, Misi at the 5, Olenek at the 4, Brown at the 3, McCollum, no, yeah, McCollum at the 2, Alvarado at the 1, which is going to put McCollum usage rate through the roof, right? And Olenek, I was looking at his points prop. It was at 9.5. I liked it. I liked it. Misi rebounds prop was just a parlay piece. Was at 6.5. They did not have it on Prize Picks. I like that. Jordan Hawkins is going to come in off the bench and have a lot of usage, and Makovic. So that's how we're gonna look at that, right? Let me see something here. Okay, they removed everyone. All right. So, um, let's get back to where we were, right? Uh, Now on the other side, I mean, no Zion. Like what? It's like whatever you want to do, right? Whatever you want to do with the Minnesota side, because it just definitely threw a monkey wrench in the game here. Uh, Let me see something here. The assist prop. Mm. I might be looking to go back to the well on. I mean, go to the well on Julius Randle, a six prop at 4.5. Um, hmm. I don't know, man. We'll see. That just threw a monkey wrench in the game. The Charlotte Hornets and OKC Thunder game here. Um, I'm not fucking with that game. It's going to be a beatdown, truth be told. Houston Rockets and Miami, right? So, um, Azure Thompson, that's his name, or whatever one of the twins' names. I get their names mixed up, but Thompson should be back into the fold, right? So that's one thing, right? Uh, let's see. Thompson should be back into the fold here, right? And we know how we target this team. Oh man, um, um, Cade went out there and had that triple double, man. We just talked about that. We talked about it. We talked about it. We talked about it. That was crazy. So, you know what how we attack Miami? They're giving up the second most assists, and then they also give up the threes, right? Um, to the point guard position. The second most assists and the third most threes. As you can see right here, this is their line. They're giving up rebounds. They're giving up everything to the point guard position, right? So that's Fred VanVleet. So at the end of the day here, you could also take a look at historically some of his numbers here. These are his numbers right here versus Miami. Um, as he's been green in the points, faced this team one time this year. Uh, and then he's hit his assist prop in every game, right? So at the end of the day, Fred VanVleet is one of those guys. He's definitely in play. His assist prop is sitting at 5.5 at plus money. His rebound sitting at 3.5. And then the three ball, he's 5 of 8 to this number is sitting at 2.5. And then and then so and then you know He's 6 for 8 on his points prop. So, like I said, I like the spot here for Fred VanVleet. I've already sprinkled on some of his numbers here. As you can see, the defense, they're pretty green. Can he sell? Yeah, he can sell for sure. But at the end of the day, I like the spot for him. Jalen Green, his hit rates last 5 games, four or 5 games, his hit rate's been looking good. 8 of 10 to this rebound line here. So his rebound line hit rate's been looking good. And, the assist rate's been looking good as well. 6 of 10. I just haven't been betting on him, right? His combos last 5 games, he's hitting each and every last one of them. Some decent matchups. I mean, Phoenix, Dallas. I expect that between the Dallas, Chicago, and Philly. So he's ended up getting that then. And then you got Orlando, right? But like I said, keep in mind that Thompson will be back today, and he probably will get. He might take a hit in some usage in some type of shape, form, or fashion. And there's Thompson right there. He's been out since what was that, March 8th, and it's the 24th right now. Prior to him leaving, he was rebounding the ball at will. His rebound props coming out at 7.5 right now. He's over that number in 8 straight games prior to him getting hurt. Dylan Brooks rebounds might take a hit, but at the end of the day, he's over this number in 6 of 10, and then 9 of 10, the defense has given that number up. So it is what it is in that situation there, right? The defense is giving that number up at random, and also I haven't been betting his points, but you can look at the points plus rebounds because they've been giving that number up as well. And he's been over at 7 of 10. So Dylan Brooks been playing some ball, but it is what it is. You probably can look at some player performance doubles or something like that because I do like the Rockets to win this game. Alper Sengun, last 4 games, he's been rebounding the ball very well. Tough matchup versus Bam Adebayo. I don't think I took his double double a couple times this week. I don't think I'm gonna take it this week. Today, I don't know. I have to see, right? Looking at some of his numbers versus Bam, he did have an 18-18 game in 20 on the 29th. But I just, maybe I might throw it in a parlay or something like that, but I'm definitely not betting it straight or nothing like that. Speaking of that, what's his number sitting at? Minus 150. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see, right? We'll see. He's going to have his hands full with, depending on what the starting lineup comes out of here, if there's a possibility he can have his hands full with somebody like Bam if Bam starts at the 5. So, keep an eye on the situation. We'll see what's going to happen. Let me see something here. Man, the centers have been having a way with Miami at one point for sure. Points, rebounds. Miami over the course of the season giving up the 5th most rebounds to the center position. Last 10, 11 games, they're giving up the 6th most assists. Points to the center position. Tyler Hero the usage will be there. I'm just not getting there, right? I'm not getting there. You guys want to get there for something? Be my guest. I'm just not getting there with him. With none of these guys, truth be told, I'm just not, right? I can't, right? Bam seems interesting, but I'm just gonna take a rain check. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna take a rain check, maybe a live bet or something like that, but I'm gonna take a rain check. Bam has been balling though. Philadelphia 76ers and this Spurs game here. A few spots I want to touch on, and I'm just gonna keep it moving. I want to try and keep this video down to the best I could. MLB starts next week. You already know I'm finna zag, right? So the first place I was looking at here was Caden out what Quentin Grimes has been doing. As you can see, 25, 35, 29, 28. 46, 28. He's been playing some ball. So I do like the matchup for him and stuff like that. So, Quentin Grimes numbers, you can do whatever you want to do with him, right? So Justin Edwards, here's the guy that I'm really, really, really thinking about here. Points props in at 12.5. He's taking double-digit shots at 3 straight games, back-to-back games with 30 minutes plus. And then the 1.5 threes, right? The spot. Guards are over this number here in 8 of their last 10 games to this number here. 8 of their last 10 games to the 1.5 threes, and then 7 of their last 10 to the rebound. So if you like any of those numbers, you can get there. I think I'm getting ready to sprinkle on 12.5 points. I do have it set to the side. We'll see what's going to happen. The 1.5 threes, not out of the realm of possibilities either. The rest of this, I don't want anything to do with it. I almost pulled the trigger on these 5.5 rebounds for Yabusele, but I don't know what if these guys are going to get pulled or what, right? Centers are over this number in 9 of the last 10 games versus this team. It's only 5.5 rebounds, but I'm still skeptical. I ain't been messing with Paul, and Paul has been doing good, you know, in the assist category 8, 9, 6, 3, 9, 9, 7, but I just haven't been betting them, right? But if you want to get to assist prop, be my guest. Pricing is 7.5. Would I take the under? Probably not, right? So I do like the assist for him in this matchup. I really do, right? This team is tanking. You know what I'm saying? I really do like the assist for him. I didn't take it though. Stephon Castle, the 20.5 points. I played the 20.5. So I do like the 20.5 there. So, I played it. He's over this number in 3 or 4, and the usage is there and all that, and they want him to be great. You can use the 1.5 threes as a parlay piece. Guys are over this number and at 7 of 10, and then they over their points prop in 7 of 10 as well. So points plus threes, definitely something that's in play for him. I already got it set to the side. Devin Vassell, the usage should be there for him as well. I didn't bet on him, but the threes, he will go out there and take the threes, man. So he's over his 3 line in 6 of 10. You can also look at his points if you want, but he's over his 3 line in 6 of 10. Wouldn't be surprised if he's going to hit this 3 line, right? The spot for him's rebounds is there, but I'm not going there. He's over his rebound line at 4.5 in two of his last 3 games, but I'm not going there. Harrison Barnes lives in a good spot for rebounds, but never delivers. If his numbers will pop up, the numbers it's 100% hit rate in the last 10 games because the number is so low at 3.5. He did go over his rebound line last game. He's only over this 3.5 rebounds line in 3 of 10. We've always targeted power forwards versus this team. I might take a stab at it today. I might, because I've always targeted power forwards versus this team. Historically, versus this team, he still ain't been getting that, and that's terrible, right? But this boy here gets on my damn nerves. But I learned my lesson. But power forwards here over the course of the season, they probably gotten a little bit better. Who knows? But Philly, number 1 in giving up points to the power forward position, and to the rebounds, they number 1 in giving up rebounds to the power forward position. Number 1 in giving up rebound chances, assists, potential assists, everything, right? So at the end of the day, you never know. This boy here might have to be in play, right? So we'll see what's gonna happen. Good morning, Pat. We'll see what's gonna happen here, man. We'll see what's gonna happen. So I'm probably just gonna put him to the side here. Man, this just might be one of the days that you might have to figure something out, man. I mean, man, let me see. Rebound chances, assists. You probably won't have an assist line. You can find an assist line probably. The 1.5 threes. Something, man. Something. Let me see. Points plus rebounds. Something. I don't know though. We'll see. Let me get off this game. Sohan is very interesting, right? It's going to be a very interesting play here. I got to find a line or something for Sohan because I think I want to bet on him today, right? 38 minutes versus the Knicks, 26 minutes, 30 minutes, 21 rebound chances versus the Knicks, only 6 rebounds. Let me see if we got some lines for Sohan out somewhere. There we go. Mm. They got us rebounds to that 10 and 9 at plus money. 9 at plus money. Mm. Mm. 16 points. Hell no. They got everything baked in for him. We'll see. They got everything baked in for him. Mm. Interesting. All right. Uh, Detroit and Dallas Mavericks, right? I have been taking assists versus this Dallas team. I have been taking assists versus this Dallas team. I don't know if I'm gonna get there today, though. Right? I don't know if I'm gonna get there today, but Cade is over his assist line, and well, this one in 3 of 5. It's pretty high, right? 9.5. But I'll whatever you want to do with Cade, I think it's okay. I do have a filter on this number, right? That's why you see a lot of green over there. I have a filter on here set at guards that's got a 20 a 30 a 33% usage rate, and it's set out right here to 32. So guards this season, last 10 guards, they had a 32% usage rate. This is how their numbers looked, right? 31, 34, 30, 25, 33, 31, 30. You know what I'm saying? They over their threes in 8 of 10. So, usage rate matters. We know that uh, this team moves when Cade moves, right? He's going to do what he needs to do necessary. He's got a 25 shot game here, 16 to 18, a 25 shot game, 23, 17, 17, 25, 24. He will do what he needs to do to try to win these games, right? So at the end of the day here, if you feel like they're going to need him like that, then you take his points, the assist prop, it's in play, but I just didn't get there. I just didn't. Um, Tim Hardaway is like whatever you want to do with him, right? But Azur Thompson, he did go over his rebounds last game. Um, I have slight interest in his rebounds, but at 5.5, I just don't want to go there. The line was razor sharp last game versus Miami. He did hit that rebound prop. Excuse me. Tobias Harris is, you know, not somebody I'm going to be betting on right now, but Jalen Duran. The rebound, the double double for Jalen Duran is in play. The rebounds are in play. Whatever. He's over his double double line at minus 150. You can use it as a parlay piece. Be my guest. I probably will use it as a parlay piece. Um, the next thing I'm looking at here would be if we was getting PJ Washington at the 4, then I've got interest, right? We know historically we've targeted this Detroit team for points for the power forward position and threes. So I can see instances where right now over the course of the season, the Detroit is giving up the second most threes. I mean points to the power forward position. We can look as of late; they've probably been better. Definitely been better. But with a guy like I know that as of late, the last 10 games, they actually been number one. But I know guys like PJ Washington. He's going to have a decent amount of usage today, and I couldn't talk you off his points and or threes, right? Um, he's over the 1.5 3 line once. I mean, last game here versus this team this year took 17 shots, right? He went 4-6 from three. This was on New Year's Eve and 8 for 17 from the field for 22 points, right? He also had 13 rebounds. So the usage for PJ Washington, if he's going to keep getting shots, usage like that, which let's see, he took last two games, he's taken 17 and 18 shots. I don't know where his points line is going to come out at, but something's going to be in play for him. I didn't even look at the Boston Celtics game, so I'm gonna go right past it and go right here to the Cleveland game. Right, um, Cleveland versus Phoenix. Now, we always I target power forwards versus this Cleveland team as well, and some of these guys have been getting busy in that range. So first things first, here we got Darius Garland. I set his assist prop to the side. Um, Sitting at 6.5. He's over this number in 7 of 10. The defense has not been, the defense has been giving this net number up in 6 of 10. So I definitely like that. Historically versus Phoenix, he's went over this number versus Phoenix in three of his last four. The steals, he does get in the lane for steals. You could also look at that. The rebounds. This is historically, but his rebounds sitting at right now. His rebounds sitting at 3.5. I don't know why, but at the end of the day, this team has been giving up the rebounds to the point guard position, and I've been pointing it out every day. Right, he's hitting his rebound line. Now it's at 3.5. It opened up at 2.5. Right, so you can get the 2.5 rebounds. They don't have it out right now, but the 2.5 rebounds probably at a minus 170 or something on the parlay side. So that's something that you could take a look at. But or you can look at his rebounds plus assists if you like both of them. Which he's over his rebounds plus assists in 8 of his last 10 games. Right. This you get a lot of loose rebound opportunities versus this team, this Phoenix team. So that's how that goes. Threes is self-explanatory. I really like this spot for him. I also like the spot for Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has historically had some good games versus this team. As you can see, 33, 24, 22, 20. The assist, I don't know about the assist. I didn't take a look at it. But long story short, I don't mind the matchup for him. This year, he's giving them 33 points and 4 of 9 for 3. Coming off a 26-point outing versus Sacramento there. I took his threes and I took his points. He sold the threes, right? He went 1 for 6. That was crazy work right there. In that Sacramento game, but I did take the 1.5 threes as a parlay piece for Murray, and he got there. Max Struss has been playing some good ball, right? I'm undecided on how I want to even attack him, but here's a guy you just gonna bet on him, and then you just gotta live with the results. He's over his points in 8 of his last 10 games. Of course, I bet this 3 when he got 3. Of course, I bet it when he got 9. Of course. I got him a couple times as well, a couple hits, but not as many as I would like. 5 of 10 to his 3-point prop and 7 of 10 to his rebound prop in the last 10 games. Drops a few dimes here and there at 2.5. He's over in the last 10 games, and then his combo lines look pretty good as well, right? 9 of 10, 6 of 10, 8 of 10, and 7 of 10. I'm so undecided on what I want to do with them. The defense is giving up the combo lines as well. Maybe I'll just stick with the regular points line and see if I can, just keep hit it a few more times, right? So I took his points right here versus Sacramento. I lean towards the over points for him, right? I don't know if I put it over there, but I would. Evan Mobley. Couldn't talk you off Evan Mobley's numbers coming off a 31-10 outing. I love that matchup for him. He'll have to chase Durant around today, right? So what I might do is I might just fall back from his numbers today. Might fall back from his numbers here. Who knows, right? Couldn't talk you off anything for him though, but I might fall back from his numbers and just to see how things go. Jared Allen, him and Nick Richards, I like their rebounds. I'm probably going to end up taking both of their rebounds, right? Uh, for sure, we'll alter them down, but I might end up taking both of them. I like the rebounds and points plus rebounds or points. Looking at the defense here, Phoenix versus the Centers, we know they've been giving up points. Last 11 games, they've given up the third most points, and they've given up almost 6 assists to the center position. Right? They give up. That's the last 10 games. We could look over the course of the season. Over the course of the season, Phoenix, they still number 3 in points, giving up points. Rebounds, they are number 3 in giving up rebounds to the center position, and the assists. Phoenix are number 3. So they over the course of the season, they 3 in assists, 3 in points, and 3 in rebounds. Right, a lot of statistical categories, offensive statistical. Man, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Categories, man. So it is what it is. Jared Allen can pop out in the assist category here and there. Don't have a line for him right here on this book. I imagine it's going to come out at 1.5, maybe 2.5, but 1.5 for sure. Historically, this season he does have 2 assists, 4, 5, and then 2, right? So let me go over here and see if we can get an assist line for this guy. See what they give us 3 for. Three for minus 105. 4 for 235. 5 for 550. I ain't gonna go no further. I just wanted to see. And Evan Mobley is over his 3 lines in two of his last 3 games. Colin Gillespie is taking minutes away from Tyus. I don't like it. Don't like it at all, right? Devin Booker is going to be Devin Booker, whatever you want to do. I didn't feel like I wanted to take anything from there, truth be told. Ryan Dunn, he continues to hit this 1.5 threes, and he continues to hit his 10.5 points. So the last 4 games, he's been hitting those numbers. Whatever you want to do, you can be my guest, right? Be my guest. Kevin Durant, here's the spot that I want. I took the 24.5, man. I'm undecided on how I wanted to play it, but I took the 24.5. Historically versus Cleveland, he's been hitting his lines. This year he had 21 points, but he did have 7 rebounds and 1 assist. But you know, I wonder if that game got out of hand. I want to check the score to that game. 92-118 Cleveland. So, we'll see. I take the 24.5 because, Cleveland has been giving up the points, right? You can also look at the threes, man. You can look at the threes. I can see instances where he can get to his threes as well. And then, whatever. But the 2.5 3 prop here. Kevin Durant is over this line in 6 of 7. I mean 6 of 10, and he's over his rebound line in 6 of 10. And then the threes and the rebounds, which the defense is giving it up in 7 of 10 to both the threes and the rebounds to the power forward spot. In that time span, the power forwards are averaging 22 points, and uh, not very many assists, but I won't be going there. Do I have a filter on this? Let me see. I might have a filter on this. 16 shot attempts, 17 shot attempts. 25% usage rate. Yeah, so everything looks checking out. I took his points. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. Straight up. Nick Richards, right? No Plumlee still. He got 28 minutes versus Vucevic. I did take his points. He got there yesterday on the 19th rather, but and I also played him for the double double, which was plus 200, and he just couldn't grab that last rebound, man. So we'll still get a double double for him at plus 220. There's some centers that have been getting busy versus this team. As you can see, you got Valanciunas just had 12 and 13. Zubac just had 28 and 20, and Wendell Carter Jr. just had 16 and 14. Um, uh, so then you got Bam. It can happen, right? I'm just skeptical. Versus Cleveland this season, he only had 4 and 4. I'm skeptical, right? I don't know how I want to attack things here for the center position, but it is what it is, man. It's enticing. It's very enticing. The rebounds and the double doubles are very enticing. Um, the Nuggets and Portland, right? No Joker. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna like this game. I'm gonna like this game. Right off the bat here, I took the 21 and a half points for Jamal Murray. If he goes out there and trying to replicate anything that he did the last time he faced these guys, he gave him 50, maybe 50 something. He gave him 55, a double nickel, 7 for 15 for three, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. So he was getting busy. These are his numbers right here historically versus this team. He's been getting to his rebound prop. The threes, he's been getting to his threes. He also been getting to his assists. He's over 65% to all three of those categories there. Those are his numbers historically versus his team. I took his points. I did. So I took over on his points. Couldn't talk off his rebounds, assists, and or PRAs. Um, Christian Braun, I don't mind his points. Michael Porter Jr., I don't mind things from Michael Porter Jr. either. It's going to take me a little bit more time to figure out if I'm going to bet on it. Excuse me. I don't know who's going to be playing center, right? So we'll see if Aaron Gordon will be matched up with Klingon. But Aaron Gordon, without Nikola Jokic, you could take a look at some things, right? He's over his points line at 6. Well, it's only 2 games this season. He's got 38. He's got 19. 26. He's over his 3-point line in both games at 1.5. He's getting 4 and 5, 17th and 19th. These are the 2 games he played without Joker. 6 rebounds at 6 and 11. The assists in 3 and 0. But you look at these numbers last year, that can show you some assist upside, right? Where he could probably present some assist upside. The numbers last year without Joker 5, 7, 7, 6, 4, 4, 6. So, the assists, he could probably present some assist upside. You also have guys like, Russell Westbrook to go out there and do those things as well. But even the baseline at parlay piece at 2.5 is definitely in play, right? The 2.5 assists, or the rebounds at in the plus assists, or PRAs, right? So, just figure out how you want to attack it. You know what I'm saying? So if I take the filter off, select that, apply that, go back, take a look at his assist line. He's over his regular assist line of 4 of 10. So, but any numbers I can't talk you off of it for Aaron Gordon there. So it is what it is, right? 19 and a half. I should have played this points prop as well. I should have. I might come back. Anthony Simons, the 22 and a half points, I took it, right? I took the 22 and a half points. So give me, and I'm about to sprinkle on his assist prop. I was really, really about to sprinkle on this assist prop. Sitting at 3.5. The defense has given this number up in 7 of their last 10 games. We all know that this Denver team have a hard time clamping down defensively and putting teams away. Historically versus Denver, you can look at some of his numbers here, especially in the points category. He's looked pretty good there. He's over his number in 5 of 10, and 3-point line in 4 of 8, 4 of 10. But the assist line, he's over in 8 of 10. So, I kind of feel good about the 3.5 assists as a parlay piece. But this is his numbers versus Denver straight up. 2 of his last 3 games versus Denver this year, he's had 26 points or better, and he hit 3 threes or better. So I took Anthony Simons raw points. We'll see what's going to happen. Shayden Sharp, I got his 3 set to the side. I was kind of on the fence on what I wanted to take him for. The line right here seems hyper efficient, right? Last 4 games, 21, 17, 16, 17. His points now is in there 17 and a half. It definitely looks efficient. It looks efficient. It definitely does. The last 4 games, his points he's averaging about 15 and a half shots. So the line looks efficient. I just kind of stayed away from it. I think I'm probably going to use this 1.5 threes as a parlay piece, which he's over this 1.5 threes and 5 of 10. And the defense has given this 1.5 threes up and 8 of 10. And it is what it is, right? So that's why I'm at with that number. His rebound prop is sitting at 4.5. He's over in 6 of 10. But I think I do want to just stick with the 1.5 threes. I got it to the side as a parlay piece. We'll see what's going to happen. Truthfully. Kamara is going to be out there, right? We know he's going to be out there big time. He's been hitting that 1.5 3 as of late, and I can't talk you off of it again. He's over his 3-point prop. His regular points prop in 3 straight games. He's over his threes in 3 straight games. This will be a straight piece. If I got to it, I'll put it to the side. Don't know if I'm going to get to it, though, truth be told. But the minutes are there, right? So 31, 35, 34, 36, 33, 37. The minutes are there. So we can look at some of the numbers versus Denver, which he played the same stature of minutes. And all 3 of the games this year, he's looked semi-okay. 2 of the games he got to his rebounds. 2 of the games he got to his threes. 2 of the games he got to his points. There will be no joker there. So today, there's a possibility that the rebounds could look good for him. Who knows? Lower usage guy, only a 16% usage rate, but even the garbage can get to stake. Now, in the event that this Denver team goes small, Denny is somebody that would thrive, right? He would thrive. The 1.5 threes is the gift that just keeps on giving as of late. So, the 1.5 threes are definitely in play. I'll sprinkle a little bit on it. But he's been playing some outstanding ball, right? So, and then, just everything is in play from, to me, he's over his assist line in 6 of 10, the rebound line in 5 of 10. But when he goes over, he soars over. So it is what it is, right? Versus Denver here, I think his assist problem, no, well, I guess he hadn't had the best games, but he played well, 14, 16, and 19, and he went over his threes in two of those 3 games. So, but right now he's playing on another level right now. I can't even lie. He's playing on another level. Sometimes when they play small ball, he gets to the 5. So, that boosts his numbers as well. And as you can see in the rebounds, he has upside. 16 versus Golden State, 16 versus the Knicks, 6 versus Washington, 6 versus Toronto, 16 versus Memphis. How am I going to attack him? All right, the 1.5 threes is a parlay piece, but the rest, I don't know how I'm going to attack them, truth be told. Donovan Clingan, he's been getting the minutes. So shout out to him, 31, 33, 30, 25, 26. My question is, will he be able to stand on the floor? If Joker was playing, I would like it, right? He's just coming off 17 rebound points and 20 rebound game versus the Joker. If the Joker was in, I would definitely like him. It's going to be interesting to see how this is going to play out. Is he going to get his minutes? Is he going to get his minutes? That's something you need to really, really, really know, right? But as far as Klingon, if you think he's going to get his minutes, the rebounds is he's better at rebounding than probably anything. The next will probably be block shots. That automatically puts him in play for um, fancy scoring, things like that. He's got blocks in the area of 2, 4, 3, 3, 0, and 2, 3, right? So he will go out there and block some shots. Prop might come out at 1.5, juiced up, or maybe 2.5. Who knows? But the rebound prop is something that you can take a look at there. Plus money at 10.5. I haven't gotten there. The double double, if you just really think he can get to a double double, then the plus 210 is the way to look, right? So undecided on how I want to do things with Klingon. I want to see the starting lineup first. Last game on the docket here, the Memphis Grizzlies I want to say at Cleveland. I mean, at whatever you call that damn team, LA Clippers here. So taking a look at, I'm probably I ain't gonna say take a rain check, but I'm gonna pump my brakes on this game here. I ain't gonna go off. I'm looking at, since this is a pace-up matchup for the Clippers. That's what I'm mainly looking at right now. Right, this Clippers team is getting healthier, and they getting some pieces back, and they're trying to get it together. So um, first things first here. We know historically we would target this Memphis team with the small forward, right? They giving up the most points to the small forward, rebounds, rebound chances. They green in the assists. They also green in the threes, right? So the offensive categories, they're giving it up to the small forward position. Teams will tell you when they put you on minutes restrictions, but they're not going to tell you when they take you off minutes restrictions. They won't tell the public most of the time. So that's not somebody none other than Norm Powell, right? In a pace-up matchup, things like that. We do want to see him do great. I want to see him do great because I really want to bet on him. Now, um, his numbers here. These are his numbers versus Memphis. Um, so these are his numbers versus Memphis this year: 28, 29, and 18. So he's gotten there once this game already, this season already. He's gotten there. Now we look at his general numbers, minutes. Um, he was out on February 13th, came back on the 2nd, got hurt again, came back on the 16th. So on the 16th he played 22 minutes. On the 18th he played 23 minutes. I'm looking for him to try to be playing like 25 minutes. I'm looking for him to play 25 minutes today. I'm looking for him to play 25 minutes today, hopefully. Now, um, I just gave you the numbers, how defensively how this team looks versus small forward position, right? His points in at 16.5. If you want to get to a 20 or something like that, on the gamble side, you just want to gamble up on a 20 and see if you can get that for you. I couldn't talk you off of it, right? The 19.5 points here sitting at plus 162. If that's something you feel like you want to do, okay? I like Norman Powell. I lean towards the over, right? If he was getting his normal minutes, I ain't even gonna lie, his numbers would probably be in the 20s. Speaking of 20s, Kawhi Leonard here, he's been playing some really, really good ball. Pace up matchup, 22.5 points. Give it here, right? Give me the 22.5 points. We'll deal with the consequences later. He's playing some ball. The minutes looking good. The minutes looking good. 30 minutes. He's averaging 35 minutes in his last 10 games. In the pace-up matchup, and then his peripherals are in play as well. The rebounds, 5.5. He's over in 7 of 10. The three-pointers, he's over in 6 of 10. Definitely. You could also look at his assist prop if you want to get to some PRAs or something like that and some combos. But I took the 22.5 for Kawhi Leonard. I'll test the waters here, right? I'll test the waters. So it is what it is. Or you can look at his points plus rebounds, even his rebounds and assists, whatever you want to look at, man. Because this matchup is paced up. Now, James Harden in coalition with all of that. Give me the over his assists. Something's got to shake, right? Give me the over his assists. In correlation with these guys getting their points, I like it. Versus Memphis here, um, they pretty much the last 7 games they've owned Memphis, right? They 6-1. So in that time span, his assist prop, Memphis has been playing fast for quite some time, and he's been going over his line. The assist prop is over his line at 4 of 7, including 5 of 6. So really, you can look at the 5 of 7. He's been getting busy. His line sitting at 8.5. You probably get a solid 9 on one of these pick'em sites, and then uh, you could probably just take the 10 if you want to ladder him up and get some plus money. Both of the games he played this year, he had 8 rebounds. That automatically puts his rebounds and assists in play. Probably sitting at 14.5, right? I believe it's sitting at 14.5. Let's take a look. Yeah, 14.5. Uh, he's over this number last 10 games. In 6 of his last 10 games, his combos lines look really, really good. When you filter some of his lines here, maybe we can filter some of these lines just to see how it looks with the squad intact. Zubac, Leonard, and Powell to give you a good look to see how he's looking with some of his numbers here. Um, he's over this assist prop in 8 of 10. So um, quite sure he likes when the gang is all together, so he can distribute the ball a little bit more, fluidly, right? So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So Luke and I broke my heart a couple nights ago. He gave me the hook. I know, right? That shit crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep. We wanted it back to the now no. So staying on this team here, and looking at Zubac. Zubac numbers are in play. Pace up, matchup. He ain't going nowhere. He'll be out there. He had a monster game versus this team last year, and this year, and 20 points and 19 rebounds. Then follow that up a few months later with a 12 and 13 game. I probably not gonna bet on him, but he's in a good spot if he can stay out there because he's a really good rebounder. Um, the rest of these guys here. Now, I did really take a look at Desmond Bane rebounds for the simple fact that he's been a major hit rate candidate. He's over his rebounds in 9 of 10. But something's telling me just take a rain check on these guys, man. The thing, it's not popping out for me right now. It's not popping for me. Jalen Wells looks okay from a point standpoint. He just ain't been getting there himself, right? The spot has looked like it's okay, but he ain't been getting that for himself. So I'm just gonna fall back, man. We get too close to the end of the season, and so much selling going on. Um, Jaren Jackson point line is pretty low. This would be the second prop I would consider getting to on this team. His points prop is pretty low. He gave these boys 24 on December and bounced back with the 13-point outing the next time. So he is capable. He took 26 shots that game, but I'm probably just gonna fall back, bro. Might be a live betting situation. Who knows? And that just about sums it up, right? Hour in the books here. Um, we got protected. We got protected. We got protected $20 play here on Prize Picks. I didn't put a play in yet, but I'm getting ready to put a play in. I'll post that in the Dub Club for sure. Um, Today is the day I think I'm gonna throw some shots, right? So what did I put some money on so far? Um, So far, I took the 5.5 assists for Fred VanVleet, the 2.5 threes for Fred VanVleet, 24.5 points for Kevin Durant, 21 for Murray, 22.5 for Simons, 20.5 for Castle, 8.5 for Harden. I'm gonna play him that 10 too. Powell, I did not. I'm getting ready to, but I did not, right? I ain't gonna lie, I did not. Um, Kawhi Leonard, 22.5 points. The rebounds and the double doubles and stuff, I gotta figure it out, right? So rewinding it back here to the plays the money shot right here before I get out of here. Um, Between Franz and Paulo, I'm probably gonna do something like a 22 points and a 20 points or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And try to get the same game, probably get some plus money that way. But Paulo could go out here and give you 30. Franz been jumping up in the assist category a lot. He could give you 20, 25. It might be Franz Day. Who knows? The spot for Wendell Carter is beautiful, right? He's got to take advantage of it. The 2.5 threes at now the 2.5 threes is looking even better uh, without Zion, but there's definitely some blowout risk. The 3.5 rebounds are probably going to scratch that, right? Zion Williamson, let me scratch that. Misi 6.5 rebounds is still in play for me. Um, Points plus rebounds for Misi, couldn't talk you off of it. Anthony Edwards, I'm not betting it, right? He can hit this number anytime, taking that off the list. Fred VanVleet, the matchup, he's dominated this matchup in certain categories when it comes to assists. He can be rebounding the ball a little bit better here and there. But we've targeted this team, point guards, assists, and threes. So I've already showed you I played that. I'm going to fall back from Jalen Green. I just haven't been betting him, bro. I'm going to take it down. The spot for the rebounds for Dylan Brooks looks good. Justin Edwards, man, I'm enticed. I lean towards the over to take his 12.5 points. Castle, I played this 20.5 points. I played that. Castle 1.5 threes. I haven't played that, but it's a spot. I like it. Vassal, I'm gonna take a rain check. I'm taking that down. Jalen Duran is a double candidate. Um, Darius Garland, I'm probably gonna end up playing this, right? I'm gonna have to play it. At 6.5, I'm playing it and I'm living with the results. So I'll add that to the official play. He's really been hitting this 9.5 rebounds and assists. I think he's over in at least 7 of his last 10. Stress, I had this PRAs to the side because I'm undecided on which way I want to go. His points at 9.5. He's been hitting that in like 6 or 7 of his last 10. But the rebounds and assists, he's been flirting in that area as well. Versus this Phoenix team, I need to figure it out. Maybe I should just stick with the 9.5 points and just stay with it. Jared Allen, 9.5 rebounds are in play because he's getting the minutes. The double-double is in play because he's getting the minutes. On top of that, the Phoenix number 3 in giving up the points over the course of the season and last 10 games to the center, as well as the rebounds, as well as the assists. Ryan Dunn, 4 straight games, over in points, over in threes. Durant, I like the spot for him at versus this Phoenix team. I mean Cleveland team. Um, he'll be the 1A, 1B offensive option. You already know the deal. Cleveland's giving up that 3 to the power 4 position in 7 of their last 10, 8 of their last 10. And lately, Cleveland, to most centers, they've been giving up points plus rebounds. Don't know what I'm going to do with Nick Richards right now. Jamal Murray, give me the over 21.5 points. I already played it. Thinking about his assists and stuff like that might ladder him. Anthony Simons. The assist prop historically versus this team has looked really good. I like the assist prop as a parlay piece, but give me the over 21.5 points. I think he's going to remember that 55 Jamal Murray put up on these guys last time. Jamal Murray will probably go out here without Joker and try to do it again. And Anthony Simons might come out here and try to put on the show. Shaden Sharp, his regular point line been ultra sharp, right? Don't know if I wanted to get that. The 1.5 threes, the hit rate, and the defense is giving it up. I couldn't talk you off of that. Avija, I only put his threes right here because I'm getting. He's over this number in 5 straight. I'm getting ready to play it again. But man, he's been playing some wonderful basketball. Looking at his rebounds, assists, all that. Klingen, 10.5 rebounds. I'm just skeptical if he's gonna get ran off the floor, right? I'm skeptical. Avija, the double double. I really wanted to take a stab at that at plus 235 or plus 200. I really wanted to take a stab at that because if I feel like Denver goes small, then he would be a prime candidate. And he's got 14, 15 rebound upside. Norman Powell, if you want to, this is one. Memphis give up the most points to the small forward position in the league. If you want to get ahead of the game on his minutes restriction and that low points prop, then you're gonna have to like, and this pace up matchup, then you're gonna have to like his points and or his threes. James Harden, pace up matchup, give me the over assist. Win, lose, or draw, give me the over assist. Might take him up to 10. Kawhi Leonard, I took the 22.5 points already. Desmond Bain, the hit rate for him personally, he's over this number in 9 of 10. I probably still don't bet it. 5.5, I'm still not betting it. Aaron Gordon, I like the spot, the 2.5 assists for him, right? Didn't show you guys this, but I believe if he's playing a 5, then this team giving up the most Portland the most assists to the center position already, right? So that's something that you ain't got to. I ain't gonna say it's a no-brainer, but the 2.5 assists and the parlay piece, he's gonna be out there. That's in addition to the usage bump that he's getting right now. He's over his points and everything in the last 2 games that Joker has been out. He gets a nice usage bump. And that sums it up, man. Peace out, fam. It's over with. I got to start dwindling these videos down. Next game, I might just come out with the plays and just run them straight down. But at the end of the day, man, go out there.